Welcome to Galactic Wisdom Way Shower, where we nurture the seeds of your soul. With Etalk beside me, let's tend to your rainbow seed, aligning your soul with the frequencies of your highest path. This is your Rainbowseed maintenance reading, a weekly light body calibration. What is the goal for this week's light body focus? What is your light body focusing on this week? Woo! Wow. It feels like your light body's focusing on a few things. So your energy is a bit spread. Onwards and upwards. Let go of outgrown situations. The new will be unveiled. Ooh, so if you've been seeing dragonflies, there is a sense of shifting this old aspect and shifting out of places that your light can no longer be sustained within. So it's not focusing on that aspect. It's more or less stating that there are still areas in life that you are trying to shove your light in, and it does not have the capacity to fit in there anymore. Dragonfly is a good signal that your light has outgrown a space. Ancestral clearing. Clear what you may be carrying from those before you. Now, there is a sense, this is honestly telling me the why. Your ancestors in the past would shove themselves in situations that they were never meant to be in. And you are like this dragonfly that is no longer allowing itself to remain. I'm getting the vision of baby dragonflies, nymphs. So young dragonflies, they live in the water for 2 years, and then once they are ready and have their wings, they come out of the water, and now they fly, and they're masters at flying. So something interesting, I feel like there is a part of your lineage that wants you to stay put. They're saying, don't get out of the water. We don't know what's out of the water. Stay in the water. But if you have wings and you're meant to get out of the water, it's time to get out of the water. So it's really explaining where you're holding yourself back and why you might be holding yourself back. Now let's see. Ooh. Can you own it? I love that we received those 2 other cards before we looked at this one. Because at first it's saying return energy through accountability and responsibility. And that might seem a bit harsh, like you did something wrong and you must be accountable for it. This is where the perspective is very different. Now it's stating, are you ready to be accountable for your own actions and not blame your ancestors for all the wrongs and negative energies and frequencies in your life? Are you ready for that responsibility of this type of freedom? Because now, once you're that dragonfly that gets out of that water, that gets out of suppressing your energy in places it no longer fits, you won't have your ancestors to rely on or to be a crutch. Are you ready for that? Can you own that expansion of light? And I love that it's a key. It does feel like a key. I love that it's a pyramid. These light codes, they feel very they almost feel very queen-like. It feels like a very much you're owning your kingdom now. Your ancestors, they don't have the keys to your kingdom, you do. How exciting. Very exciting. Let's see. Where are you being upgraded energetically? And I'm seeing this in a few phases. So there are groups. I'm going to do different phases so you can kind of see where you're at. The first phase is recognizing that your energy doesn't belong in certain places. Where does your energy not belong? Observe. If you have been in this owl frequency, or if you've been seeing owl spirit, you are still in this phase, and that's okay because everyone's been in this phase. You are observing your environment and noticing where your light is still being cut off. It's still being shoved in a box. Someone is still attempting to dim it. And you're saying, okay, let me step back. Let me see this for what it actually is. Lovingly, we're not hating on it. You're just recognizing, oh, my light is limited here. Let me not keep putting my light there. Now, for the beings that recognize it's your ancestors, it's something, well, my ancestors have always done it this way. Ooh! Emergence. So if you're seeing butterflies or really big wings, know that there is an ancestral clearing happening. Celebrate, have joy. You have the right to joy. There is a sense of your ancestors that were holding you back. We're feeding off of your energy, your negative energy, your frustrations. So now that your energy is big, you're having fun, and it's not leaking energy to those limiting ways. How exciting. So the energetic upgrade is you're actually getting a taste of your own energy. You haven't had your energy in a while. Ooh, your ancestors have been feeding off of the striving and survival mode. Ugh. Now this last phase, energetically, you're being upgraded while you own your energy in this new fashion. Ooh-wee. You are being upgraded beyond cycles. You may have a dragon guide, or you may be a dragon, but you're being upgraded. And now that you have this dragon guide, or you are a dragon, you do have a sense of responsibility on how you utilize that. You're embracing yourself, and those old patterns have been transmuted. Oh, how exciting. But this beautiful and majestic dragon is not saying, well, my ancestors did it that toxic way, so I'm going to keep doing it. No. This dragon isn't containing itself. Look, it's outside of the planet. It is outside of reality. How exciting. Very beautiful upgrades from observing. If you are a Lemurian, this is your light body. You're recognizing your light body. So there are actually a lot of different types of beings that are coming through. Now let's see the chakras. Which chakra needs maintenance? I feel like it's different. I will say I feel like it's different. Let's see. For the beings just observing that their light is being depleted in areas, working on the sacral. This makes a lot of sense. Your energy is really geared towards what you create. Now, that creative energy, physical, artistic, however you create, you're observing how people react and take it or reciprocate it. So maintaining the sacral chakra. For people emerging out of the ancestral loop, merging out of the restrictions that some of these ancestors have trapped you in. Oh, this makes so much sense. Soul star chakra. I don't call it a chakra. Soul star gateway. Merging with your divine self. Your divine self is rarely ever connected to your blood lineage. So now you're getting out of that program and back into your soul group. If you have been accessing your Akashic records, this is really showing you're emerging out. I'm seeing like that beautiful butterfly. So if you're in this center group, understanding and no longer taking the ancestral limitations, visiting your Akashic records, having a guide to assist you with your Akashic records, and tapping into that soul star gateway. Check out what your Pluto is in. It will show you beings that are also in that area in your soul group. Now let's see this dragon being, whether it's you or a guide, and owning up to your own energy. What chakra do you need to maintain? Crown, the unlimited self. This makes a lot of sense. This is you expanding past the soul group and past the physical realm. So maintaining your crown chakra. Check out your Jupiter and take note of your aura and what things do you know, and maybe you're not using that knowledge. It's time to use it. It's time to apply your knowledge and create wisdom. Wisdom is created out of experiences. Just because you know something doesn't mean you actually know it. You need to experience it to obtain and tap into that unlimited self. Wow, super exciting. Let's see what type of being is helping you on this journey. It feels like one type of being is helping you throughout these phases. One being is helping you throughout these phases. An earth angel, or what we like to call on this channel, an angel seed, is assisting you. An angelic being. They're helping you with your perspective. So in this perspective, the first stage, you still see yourself as a human that has to do all the things, and you have to give out to this person because it's nice. You have to do this because of this. There's lots of ultimatums and yucky energetic exchanges. There isn't much clean energetic hygiene. Then we move up a stage, and your earth angel is saying, no, when you feel sensitive about something, move away. Even if it's family, move away. It's time to be your divine soul self, not just this human aspect. And it's showing you that perspective. And the last stage, this earth angel, this angel seed, is showing you your divine abilities and how to utilize your true strength and not be embarrassed by them. That really came through, the embarrassment. So whether you are an angelic being, your soul originates, or you've had an angel seed life, or you have angelic friends that are helping guide you, it can be one of all of those frequencies, but they are assisting you in this process. Now let's see, for alignment, again, this one feels like stages. For alignment, it's stages. Let's see what stages each one has. The self-care that you need if you are in the observing stage, you're observing situations you have outgrown. Trust your innocence. Trust that feeling you get in your stomach. Trust that voice that thing that says, hey, this isn't what it seems to be. Trust that frequency. I would even work with lilies and the frequency of the white flame for alignment. Now, you're tapping into the Akashic records, you're merging with your true self, and you're stepping away from the blood lineage of your physical ancestors. Self-care, I'm getting two, honestly. The portal keeper. So you're recognizing you have a portal to dip in and out of, which very much allows access to discern energy. You're keeping your energy clean. Internal explorer. So now you're going a bit deeper than just trusting yourself. Here you're diving into, and it's interesting, there's this emergence, but then there's this internal explorer. So it might feel like you're emerging out of this physical vessel, but as you emerge, you enter your true self. You enter your soul self. You enter a higher self. Now, going beyond cycles and owning your own energy, not having and relying on others and family and programming. Let's see what you need for requirement comes through. Required for alignment. Interesting. Manifestia. I really love this. This is the manifestation card. This is saying whatever you set your goals to, you already have it. What I love about this is, are you ready to own what is already yours? Are you? Are you ready to have responsibility of what is already yours to claim? This is the self-care. When you are at this point, this vastness of self, you can tap into everything. And to stay in alignment is allowing that, accepting that. Wow, you guys, how exciting. And again, we have that beautiful butterfly. Very exciting. Thank you so much, Spirit. I feel like I want to ask a few questions. Since dragon did come up, I'm going to ask some dragon questions. There they are. All right. Oh, some mermaid cards came with. Wow. Let's see. What I'm going to ask the dragon guide, or if it is a dragon soul, the dragon self. What is being trusted now? Ooh. Hibernation. Resting when you need to. I'm even getting a sense of composting your own energy. You're not giving out your energy for others to use up right away. You're using your own energy to rest and recuperate. Trusting when your physical body needs rest. Beautiful. Now, this internal explorer. Where are you emerging from, and what's going on here? Fire and water dragon. So there is a sense of tapping in to your spirit, your higher self or oversoul, and you are beginning to detach from emotions as if you are the emotion. You're having fun, and it's really saying that because of this hibernation period, because you're able to rest now, things are happening really fast. Lastly, what can you tell us, Dragon Guide, about the manifestations coming in? Meditation. It's time to meditate with your dragon self or dragon guide. I do have on Being Cosmic Chaos on Spotify or Apple Podcast. I do have dragon meditations. I would definitely meditate with this dragon guide and envision what you are claiming, what you've already claimed, if you are at that step. And you will be there. You will be at that step. Wow. Exciting. Thank you so much for walking the wisdom path with me. Keep tending your seeds, whether it be rainbow, angelic, star seed, or earth seed, and may your journey be guided by being human with spirit. Tend your seeds, trust your light. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.